Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is Jeffrey at Ripe Color, and
Hi, this is Nancy at Nancy Jean's Garden in the garden.
this is your daily reading for the 21st of November. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I am a textile artist, and I hand paint scarves, etc., etc. Please visit my website, ripecolor.com. Nancy Jean makes these incredible gardens where you can tell your own fortune. Please visit her site. All the information is below. And let's get started with the reading. So we do a 5-card, 5-stone reading.
Right, and our readings are about the general vibration among the collective that day. And so take what you need and leave the rest. And here we go. Wow, that's good.
Okay. Away we go. You're very grounded, very practical, strong, reliable, very practical. You know, won't stop until the job is done and ready to take action, right? And ready to take as much time as it takes. Your mind, you're really looking. You're really searching in a deep, profound way, searching for, again, stability. There's a sense of stability with this, with both of these, because this is a 4, and he's the most stable of the knights, you know, because he stands still. Your spirit actually is combined with your mind and is very much, it's almost like your spirit is in charge of the situation and really will guide you, and your higher self will guide you through your mind toward the right action and toward the right thoughts. Your grounding is really about leaving the past behind. And, you know, you already had your tears, and now you're ready to move forward in a very clear and distinct manner. And your clarity is very creative and very expansive, and willing to see a much larger picture than you had in the past, because this guy's got the 360 view. He's on a tell. A tell in the Middle East is, they can tell that people, they can tell what a tell is, because the tell is like a mound, and if there's a mound on flat ground, they're like, you know what, that's a lot of stuff, so people probably live there, and that's where the archaeologists dig. And he's on top of the tell in the flat ground, so he has a 360 view. He sees the entire thing, right? It's a different energy to see something from the middle of a mountain as opposed to the top of the mountain. When you're on the top of the mountain, you see the entire picture. So he sees the entire picture, as does he. That's what this is about. It's about really looking. You know, this is kind of a microscope, right? He's zooming in. That's my take.
Okay, well, great. Your body ties totally with mine. That this is fire, water, air, and earth. Those are the basic elements. And then the mind fell outside the path of those stones. But this ties together with what you said about the body. It says that look to previous forms that have served you well, but understand what you need to cull out of that and what you need to let go. It's kind of like the fire in life, clearing it out for you. And then the clarity stone being right next to it. The clarity stone's is going between 2 elements. It's going between fire and water. And when clarity is in fire, it means use the ideas you carry from the past to find this life solutions. So it's the same thing. And then when it's in water, it says you have the clarity you need. Follow the new paths in your life force to emerge forward. And in that is your values or your grounding. And the grounding changes now are setting lifelong patterns. So whatever you're moving towards right now, universally, we're moving through a lot of really heavy duty. They're going to be here forever patterns. But this is the interesting one. Spirit ended up in earth. And if you don't know, in shamanic traditions, things rise up out of the earth, they flow out with the water, they move forward with air, and the past comes in through fire. So the spirit is in earth, and it's a spirit is transforming right now, but it's not yet finished. And what you've got is your mind is caught between the present and the future. And that's the mind stone. And when it's caught between those two, it's saying, think of the situations in the future sense. So when you're looking at what you're seeing today, think about it in the future, and in the present, it says signs are coming to you now. So what this tells me is omens are coming towards you now that you need to move forward. They're coming out of almost a past life memory, and you're doing the right thing. You're burning off the stuff that you don't need. You're just bringing forth the things you do. Your clarity is in really looking at these things. Your values are beginning to move forward, but it's not finished yet. So you need to stay tied to spirit. Don't get so grounded in the grounded things that you don't listen to your spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is a good day. It's more of a thoughtful day than
and that agrees with, because this one, he to me really looks, he's almost a scientist. He's almost like a cameraman. He's almost, the way he's looking like that.
Yeah.
And then she is fascinating, because it's not that she doesn't have a heart. It's that she's cried her tears, and now she's like, you know what? I've been there. I've done that. I have that information. And now I'm going to move forward with my mind and be very clear, because there's no one clearer than this one. Well, not no one, but you know what I mean.
Oh, my favorite 4 of coins I've ever seen in a deck, and you look at different decks, you get different impressions. But there's a deck where the guy's standing in a hallway. He's got a coin under each arm and one in each hand.
Mm-hmm.
The only way forward is a locked door, and the key's on the floor. You have to consider it, and you have to let something go. You have to figure your situation out if you want to move forward. And that's really what I always think of when I agree with your thing. You're really, really looking at examining which is the best way forward. And what's happening is you're seeing visions in your life of where things have been and where they've worked before. Now you're going back to not the old crap you bring up with the therapist where it didn't work. We're looking now going to the future. We're looking
right, a full picture.
Yep.
Exactly.
So that's the 21st.
Blessings to you. Thanks
Blessings.
for tuning in.
Okay, bye-bye.